Hello there, let's talk today about this Wyze Cam version 3 that I have here. As you can see, it's an indoor and outdoor model. Pretty good one, and I can use my cell phone to see the videos. As you can see, I'm live with the cell phone. There's the live message there. I can double tap here and see details with the zoom, right? Double tap again and goes back to the original size. I'm just put it here so you can take a look at this app later. Let's talk more about the camera, okay? So here we go. It's a camera that comes with the cable so you can connect the camera to power. It's not a battery powered camera. You're not charging a battery here. There's no battery inside, all right? Let me just unplug here so we can see that when I unplug, that was available. Okay, but the camera is no longer working right now because you need to use this power cord and the power adapter, right? It's just a regular power adapter. You can even use your cell phone's power adapter. You just connect here to power. Now you see it's trying to connect to the camera again because from time to time the app tries to find the camera, right? It's not available yet. So let me just connect here. There is a specific way you have to connect. Let me just plug it here. This here is power protected, power proof, right? And as you can see, there's the LED showing that the camera is booting up, and you need to wait to turn like steady blue. Starts flashing blue, and when it stops flashing, it goes to a steady blue. It's because it's working. So here we go. It's working right now. Camera ready to go. Let me just put it back here, and the cell phone, I just refresh. It takes a while, connect to the camera, and here we go. We are back live. Okay, so pretty easy. There's something else here that I need to pay attention to is the SD card. So you have an SD card. Let me just unplug the camera again so you can see better the details here. I want to show you guys, okay? So here, there's an SD card slot and also setup button. When the camera arrives, you just press the setup button and then you follow the process. The camera start talking to you and say, do this and do that, and point the camera to your cell phone. And then you have a QR code that you point it here, it reads the QR code and simply works, right? So it's pretty easy. The setup takes like 40 seconds, 1 minute, pretty simple. And here you can open this up. Let's see if I can open with my fingernails. Here we go. And insert an SD card. As long as you insert an SD card, the camera starts recording when it boots up. Okay? And you can also record into the cloud if you want to. So let me just plug it back here and show a little bit of the app. So it's connecting again. Here we go, wait for it, refresh. Takes a while, and here you go, it's back live. Okay, let me show you a little bit about this app here. So basically you have here how much bandwidth the camera is using, it's live, and also here I have sound. When I click here, I can hear the sound from the camera right here. I have this scenario that the camera is too close to the cell phone, so you're gonna have like this sound return here, this sound loop. That's not good, but you can hear. And it just turned off because there's this sound loop, but basically there's a microphone into the camera. So when you speak close to the camera, you can hear on the cell phone. And you can also do the opposite. Let's hear him speak, then I can speak here, and there's here speaker on the camera so you can hear it, right? Let me just enable here. Hello? Hello? Okay, so it works pretty fine. And the camera is already recording, but there's also a record button here that you can press and record to a separate album. Okay, let me just record here, for example. When I move my hand in front of the camera, it's recording, let's say 5 seconds, enough. When I stop here, it's recording in a separate album. When I click here more, I can check here on album. See, I have different one here that was recording before. Moving my hand from the camera. And you can also take pictures. So here is the album for pictures. Okay. Either way, you don't need to press here to record all the time. Okay, it's just an extra feature because the camera is already recording. When you come here to playback, you see that I have this green bar that's indicating that I have things recorded here, right? I was just playing with the camera. As you can see, things that I recorded before. See, pretty easy to navigate. Pretty good, okay? And then you can come back to live stream and take pictures, for example, as I was doing before. Pretty easy to use. So it's pretty easy, pretty intuitive, right? And here have advanced features. Let's say when you click here, you have things like you can change the camera's name. You have detection settings. Here you can enable motion detection. So the camera records when there's motion or sound detection, even recording. Okay, for motion, sound, or smart detection. Let's say, for example, you want to detect person, vehicle, package detection, pet detection, and it's pretty smart camera. Notification. You can notify when detect sound or motion. You can receive notification on your cell phone. Okay, so alarm settings, smoke alarm, and CO alarm sound as well. Advanced setting here, you have SD card. You can record directly on SD card continuously or just on events. Let's say, for example, when detects motion, for example, or sounds, things like that. You can also manage your micro SD card. When you put a micro SD card there, you can format it, eject the SD card, remove it, and night vision. Pretty interesting. Yeah, let me just show you night vision here. You have auto that turns on or off according to if it's dark or not, and you can just press on or off if you just want to force to go to night mode, right? Let me just show you here, there, and show you here that the camera has some LEDs around here that we don't see it. Oops, my cell phone just dropped it here. But when I enable here, let me do this with my cell phone. I have here on, and I'm just come back to the camera so we can see that I have these LEDs. Let me just do this. You see, there are 4 LEDs here for nighttime. So basically, they're illuminating the objects close to them, right? Let me just click here off so you can see they're gone. One more time, on, you see they're on. Okay, so nighttime mode, pretty good. If you have like a dark environment, the camera can record everything there. Works pretty good, okay? And light status, lights, you can't have the light on or off. You can rotate the image, show timestamp and logo, things like that. And pretty much a lot of advanced features here, okay? Let me just come back here to live. And that's about all of this camera, okay? So pretty good one, Wyze Cam version 3. I've been using this camera for a long time and I like it a lot.